Okay.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Pete'sville. Dr. Jack Hadman is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious. For the last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists. They don't let me work. God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken. Where did I leave my meds this time? Stephen didn't clean up after himself.
Oh! Read the journalistic note. Hi, this is Kate Brooks. I report for New York Orleans Weekly. I cannot find you all. I'm starting to suspect you avoided me, Miss Handman. Anyway, as you know, I'd be like to write you an article commissioning your life's achievements. We did below.
They definitely pay me too little for this. Awful. It would be good to finally I guess it was in another life. Wednesday. It's not my favorite day, although it's certainly better than Monday. Another kidnapping this. Archives. Just... Pills first, Jack. Pill. But the word is, the lab will be open tomorrow.
Oh.
I wasn't sure it would amount to any, but the world went... My own ideal for all the... A considerable... I need to fetch the camera. But the word is... Okay. And get back to work. I need to set the camera first.
Welcome everyone to the stream.
Hopefully the new tripod is going to hold up.
I'm probably going to get it taken down for needed some vote.
Now, I just have to get everything in frame.
I don't know.
This should be fine. The recording for this autopsy is conducted by Jack Handman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those whose knowledge is only theoretical, I advise not to watch this after a meal.
So, take a look at the show. Garbage. I'm not killing this show, am I? Do this one.
Let's start. Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, but if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea. The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand so that you don't have to run around looking for something, like I do all the time. In the process of revealing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult not to interfere with the original condition of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process. During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail. Many entries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories. And lastly, remember that nothing teaches you self-narration like working with the dead. So get used to that fact soon. Everyone will think you're talking to yourself. Now, onto the police folder. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be and what potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we? The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years. The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows. The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man. He worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased. Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket. That's it. It's worth remembering the context around the scene of a death. This allows you to... I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves.
Oh. Where the fucking gloves?
It's been a while since the... It's probably a health hazard. Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I can just remember where I left the camera. It's in here somewhere. Aha! There you are. I knew it was here somewhere. As I mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and stick to the top-down rule, but this is not always possible. Let's keep in mind it's all about the legibility, not the perfect frame. Voila, now we move on to the next step. Looking for traces. Take your time. You're looking for anything? Hardened hands, worn out by physical work, and frostbite?
Why is it not letting me fucking do it?
Some wounds, and probably because the subject's shoot.
Why is it? Find marks? Yeah, I'm finding fucking marks, love. See, one on his fucking head.
Scalpel, scissors.
Why is it not letting me fucking take a picture then? I have to be proper zoomed in.
A boiler healed wound.
Are you
I'll take a
fucking for
closer
real,
look.
love? Are you fucking for real right now?
That's... it will be necessary to check whether this injury was... In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration. But before we get to that... Scalpel, sitting. Personal information. The deceased was unclothed. Date. Okay, as you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms. Every pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass.
articles.
Which spot first? It looks like a burn mark. No doubt painful, but it's not. I can confirm the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The add alcohol, which I can clearly smell. Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell. Definitely old Toby had been wearing shoes too small for him for a very long time. So far, there are a lot of superficial wounds, but only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes.
Bruce found wounds on a clipboard. Clipboard mannequin. So where's the clipboard fucking mannequin then, love? Highlight the previously found wounds on the clipboard. I swear there was a fucking... Where's the fucking clipboard then? Not there. There's it. Nope. So where's the fucking clipboard? Swear. Have you stolen my clipboard, you bastard? Oh, sorry, love. Don't come back and haunt me, please. I don't think he's listening to me. Is it in?
But the word is, the lab will be...
Where's the fucking clipboard then? On the clipboard mannequin.
Scalpel, scissors. I guess I forgot to clean the knife. First, I mark the location of the injuries and make notes of the head wound. Definitely, this is something we're not. Even though we're. If the safety of.
Honestly, I feel so fucking dumb right now. It's
As you
unreal.
can see, we don't have much to go on. Let's write down what preliminary.
So, highlight and consider each wound from the marks. So, collect the information.
Various types of accidents are perhaps considering the condition. This is a. The nights we will check if they're. Since the deceased clearly smelled of alcohol. We still have one thing left from the basics. Rigor mortis. Well, we take our deceased by the hand.
So, movement, yeah.
Gradually we raise it.
What are we going to do? Like, keep it in sweet spot? Like that.
Now let it go. As you can see, the
Oh.
hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. The police information appears correct.
Maybe we're all in a sig in a minute.
Head trauma seems the most promising, so we'll start there. For this, I need an oscillating saw.
Okay.
The cut is made from ear to ear. After which, we remove the skin and the top of the skull. After the basic examination, we can see that the brain's cerebral gyri in both hemispheres are symmetric. The brain looks good. Let's take a cross-section. Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine. Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand, we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both all the time. So far, so good. The hematoma seems to have had no effect on the brain.
Why is it blurry? Why is it getting fucking blurry now?
Ugh, my head. Oh, I can't do this. I've already taken my pills. Not
Please.
We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
Exclude 4.
Brain is in good condition, so we have no choice but to proceed to the internal examination. I grab a scalpel from my kit. The incision should be in the shape of a letter Y. We use a deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs, and Alright, now we peel back and separate the skin.
Ooh.
Now, we need to remove the ribs. We'll need the loppers for this.
Cut open first body. So, I'm just gonna run to the toilet quick. Sorry guys, I'm back here. Do apologise. Lockers.
Quite a satisfying crunch, for some anyway. After removing the cartilage tissue, we instantly noticed two things. Firstly, there is no congestion of the internal organs. This means that although... Secondly, you can see widespread black and tarry deposits caused by smoking cigarettes. Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death. Alice smoked too. It didn't kill her, but... what was I talking about? Yeah, advanced inflammation.
Lungs with advanced inflammation not related to the death of this deceased.
What now? The syringe. Now's a good time to collect some samples. Specifically 3. From the eye, the heart, and the bladder. I'm interested.
Gruesome.
5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it.
So what? So slightly. I've got the fucking syringe, huh? Oh. Syringe.
Now from the bladder, we draw about 10 milliliters of fluid. Vitreous humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol abuse. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge, but before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always double-check the settings. Please excuse me while I run and fetch it. This whole thing is covered in... I should check this out under the microscope.
So,
Let's get back to the examination. We put all of the samples into the rotor. Now, we set the appropriate time.
so if it doesn't tell me what time. It's not telling me what fucking thing is it? That looks fucking horrid. Perform the toxicology report test. Presence of alcohol. Set the correct values on both dials and start mixing. Yes, but it's not giving me a fucking clue, you fucking wank stain. Probes, no. No. So how long am I supposed to fucking put it for? So it's not fucking telling me fuck all, is it? No. Oh. What, I swear. So 70% speed and time 15 minutes.
Okay, let's roll. My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy. Oh shit. The fuses again. Where were we? Oh yes, the blood alcohol concentration. Let's see what we've got here. Everything's separated as it should. Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the last, incident. However, considering that Toby's favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results won't surprise me at all.
Yeah, but I don't know. That one's midlife looks darker. That one's lightish, and then that one's like proper cloudy.
Let's go further. We will now focus on the cardiovascular system, specifically the heart. We remove the organ and examine it closely.
Wait. If I lay down... Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? So it's here, because it's to your right, innit? So if I'm standing here, that's his left side, close to there, right side.
We look for dark hypoxic areas, clots, or other elements that stand out as abnormal. At first glance, the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta, there are no pathological changes that... Now let's take a closer look at the stomach. Size is normal, healthy, pink color. And as expected, the stomach has no major We must now cut it open. We will do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out. We open the stomach along the greater curvature, from the heart to... Oh, I already feel like the... Okay, large amount of gas, small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat.
I suppose.
Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days, or the bulk of his stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing...
So return to the autopsy.
One is obvious. It couldn't have been suffocation, could it?
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck
neck.
about my whole bleeding. I had to.
At first glance, the trachea looks normal. Same result as with the stomach. The external inspection doesn't tell us anything. This time we'll cut on a tray.
It's a good, decent game.
While cutting such a small organ as the trachea, we must make a precise incision.
I do apologize.
To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold the scalpel as we would a pen. And after careful examination and deduction, we've got it, a clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
So
Based on the report and preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back.
Okay.
Then, the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death.
Yes, so it'd be not the main cause, aspiration.
That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
Decide the fixation, choking. Alcohol, its concentration surpassed signals in the brain that control the gag reflex, leading to choking. Okay. So.
And now it's all clear. The death was suffocation. Now,
No breathing,
signature.
don't give a fuck if I got my arm bleeding. Right, your signature,
The mystery is solved.
Wait, do I
First,
actually get to... Fuck off, do I actually get to sign it? No. I'll fucking do it all. There you go. That is fucking awesome, that.
For this, we will need to close the body and grab the needle. First, we unroll the skin flaps.
Nice. Close the body.
And then, we sew the deceased back up. I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method
Also, trigger warning him wouldn't be shit on this one.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put ready for the next stage.
Can I just slam
God, I'm
this
tired. I'll drop these samples off at the lab on the way to the bar. I'll call Steven.
You know what I don't get? Finish the problem. What, you know what I don't get? He's done an autopsy on that guy, Tobias. And he's fucking suffocated his head by puking. And he's going for a fucking drink. Oh. I'm dead. What am I supposed to do here?
Forgive me. What? Ah, fuck. It's been almost a year. I wasn't able to support her through this. Till death do us part. It was a miracle that... It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing.
What?
She got it for her first date. She said it was...
I'm confused. I thought
She always
it was,
believed she... Even me.
a femidom. No,
It's always good to have some...
Okay, how much fucking money he's got? Okay.
It's always good to have something for a rainy day. Time flies, and probably doesn't have to get up to work.
Let's have a look. I need to write this up.
So much light everywhere.
Okay.
Some days, I just feel like setting fire to all this paperwork. I'm fed up with it. Menu for today: dinner in town and takeaway coffee.
Okay, I'm guessing we're going for the...
The remnants of... I'm not sure if it's still edible. I still feel uneasy at this time. They certainly have more will to live than I do. I'm not in the mood for music lately. Nah, I'll shower later. It's a shame this won't help with my hangover. It's just too dirty. An indispensable. I should really try and read a few. It hurts too. Okay, I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
Jack, no.
No, I didn't. What can I hit? Okay. I'll have it. And thanks. You got it. Yeah, and that's.
Thank you.
You too, Charlotte. Well, that was a bit unexpected. I should probably find something to send.
I can't send that. Find the photo and envelope. So where are the envelopes? Fucking hell. Where's the fucking envelope?
Some days, I just feel like setting fire. I'm fed up with it.
Where's the fucking envelopes then?
Oh shit. Almost left the door open.
Where's the fucking envelopes? Where's the fucking envelopes?
The remnant? I'm not sure if it's still out.
Yeah, but where are the fucking envelopes, love? Give me some fucking big ass glue here, love. Yeah, we got fucking.
Alice didn't like this portrait.
Well, she's gonna have that one. She's gonna fuck off. Fuck, I'll leave you a fucking. I don't know where this fucking envelopes will be.
Standard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe they'll finally
Has it got to be a Pacific fucking photo? What the fuck?
Some days, I'm fed up with it. It hurts too much to...
Yeah, but please give me a fucking thing ever. A fucking idea where the fucking envelopes are. I ain't seen fuck all. I'm going to say that's an envelope, but it's fucking not. Is it somewhere and I'm looking like an absolute fucking cock? The phone. For the envelopes. Where's the fucking envelopes? Where's the fucking envelopes? Find a photo of Alice and an envelope sent shop. I can that if you don't. It's I'm just going around in fucking circles, mate. Where the fucking... I can't find one without fucking other.
They certainly have more... I really need to get this...
is it? A bit more fucking fucking look online because it's fucking stupid. I've seen a ton, but can I find out which is the right one? I picked them up. In the bedroom. Okay, you fucking rat bastards. So, hidden compartment. Hidden compartment. That's much fucking help, isn't it? Hidden compartment. Are you fucking for real right now? Are you fucking
Alice and Charlotte
serious?
in Amsterdam. It would be better if Charlotte had this. It deserves to be on display and not hidden in a drawer. These were from Thanksgiving. Stephen invited me. I was going to give them to his mother, but then I met Alice. That was the first time I saw her. Okay, I'm seriously late.
Yeah, you fucking are, you dickhead.
I should grab some coffee and aspirin on the way. I hope this helps, Charlotte. Time to... Ah, damn. Ah, well. At least it... Good evening, Mr. Ridley. Has Steven delivered the... Did he leave it where you... As always...
If you say...
Some corpses have more personality than this guy. Christ. Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I'd better check the... That's par for the course. I wonder... Birthday. Alice baked me muffins. Okay, maybe later. I need to order another batch of the... I've got to remember to...
Stop looking.
Ah, man. You were on that talent show.
Don't tell
Steven
me
laughs.
shame.
He says I have a bigger collection of stuff like this than most of the creeps he's caught. November 20th, the Autopsy lecture for the... After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs, so today we'll be consolidating our knowledge. So, where do I start? That's right, police folder. Ah, yeah, there. Found in her own apartment by police patrol. Officers were called during the interrogation. That's Samantha. The deceased was found in her own apartment. In a after her first Alp, she suffered panic attack. When questioned, friends admitted she also quit the friend of... Well, as you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes. This time, we don't have to focus on the clothes too much. However, there are cases where... Okay, again, begin by taking photographs, I guarantee. First, we photograph the whole body. And now, any suspicious-looking marks or wounds. Well, well, there's even more here. Yes, I've seen this many times. You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion. Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this. A few we will need to look into here.
So, she could have been murdered.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look. And here's something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters.
So, she could have been a drug addict.
Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues.
I don't want to say fucking.
The number of bruises suggests that there may have...
I don't know now. I don't know because I'm saying she's been murdered, or at least. Okay.
Some furrows have imprinted more as if someone... More numerous blisters. We have... Let's write this down. On the neck of the deceased, we can see, given the condition of the deceased, currently it's in general, such blisters, although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet, but the number and size of the blisters suggests that it's probably a matter of barbiturate poisoning. After examining, I'll add barb to be checked in the lab later. Given the testimony of the victim's friend, I add alcohol poisoning to a blood test will no doubt quickly verify that hypothesis. But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the good old UV lamp. I look carefully at the whole body. UV rays will reveal any traces. The area around the head is empty. Torso, empty without marks. Legs, there's nothing here. The left hand, right hand clean. Here. Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand. And we check for rigor mortis. Again, the hand falls freely. Since we don't have a definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one. So, I'm starting the internal inspection. I dissect the skin of the deceased. And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps. compared with
Whoa.
yesterday's body, the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue. Now for the ribs. What do we have here? Or rather, what don't we have? There is certain... Before I disembowel, I will take samples for toxicological... Just to be sure, I'm taking samples from 3 organs: the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death.
What the? I'm wondering what the fuck.
I'll transfer these to the centrifuge. My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Is it 1575 again?
What was it? 1570? 1075?
1575, so 15 minutes, rotation 75s.
My old but ideal for
Well,
all the
that's
fluid
what
tests.
we
My old but
Wait, you're
ideal
telling
for all
me?
the fluid tests.
We've got to go get it. Wow. That's fucking pedantic. Absolutely fucking pedantic.
Numbers have never been my strong. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me. Gently does it with this old thing. Handle with kid gloves.
So, barbiturates.
I'm starting the centrifuge. Let's see what results come out. The laboratory is already open, so... Fucking hell! Ridley! Mr. Ridley! The fuses need resetting. Fuck it. I'll do it.
What the fuck am I supposed to see that? I can't even fucking see, man. Fuck. Volume up. fucking volume up. Brightness up, see if it lets it shows me. Because fuck me, it looks fucking no, blinds are fucking. No, guys, I'm gonna leave it here because it's fucking stupid. It's the blinds are fucking bad. So we'll have to see if I'm fucking working out. I'm fucking major fucking showing on, is it? But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.